My name is Liz Longley. I'm a touring musician, full-time recording artist, and spend most of my life in my minivan on the road. I'm not a great business person, but I do my best, and I think the most important thing for me was from early on, I really connected with fans and created a relationship so that they kept coming back, and I try to stay in touch with them as much as I can. And that's my business plan, is to just have a relationship with those fans and continue strengthening it as much as I can. But I spend a lot of time, obviously, when I'm not on the road, with just writing and recording, and I feel like I'm really lucky now that I've built a team so that they can do the business stuff and I can start to focus more on the music, which it took a long time to get to that point in my career, for sure. Well, 2 years ago, I made my dream record in Nashville, Tennessee. It was completely fan-funded, and so I was able to work with musicians that I'd always dreamt of recording with in a beautiful studio called Ocean Way Studios in Nashville. And so I held on to this record for 2 years because I didn't want to release it myself, because I'm not great at releasing a record on my own. I'm not that business savvy. So I've held on to it and slowly built a team around it, and now I have a booking agent and a management team that I love and a label, and they're about to put it out next year, early 2015. It's called Liz Longley, and I've been touring that record, I guess, for 2 years, but it'll officially be out next year. My biggest influence is Joni Mitchell. When I started out, she was really what sparked me to desire to be a completely honest songwriter, and her record Blue really sparked that in me. So, but in terms of songwriting techniques, I'm a huge fan of an incredible teacher, a professor at Berklee College of Music named Pat Pattison, and he has 2 books that I definitely subscribe to and have used on a regular basis to help with different techniques and rhyming and uneven lines and unstable phrasing and all about those kind of things that they're in the back of my brain, but when I'm writing a song I try not to overthink it, but they're there in the back seat. I love so many aspects of being a touring musician. I love when I'm not touring. I love being at home and writing the song. There's nothing like the high of a new song in your hands. I also love being in the studio and recording and creating different sounds and searching for the perfect sound for a certain song. But my favorite part is absolutely performing and being there to interact with the crowd and getting back to old fans and reconnecting with them and playing the new songs and laughing over stories, and that's just my favorite part. Hi, this is Liz Longley, and you're watching GRAMMY Pro.